Thank you very much, Lacey. 8:15 right now. Merrie Monarch Festival is happening this week, and scientists say a beetle on Hawaii Island could be spreading Rapid Ohia Death, and that's why no one will be allowed to leave the island with the flower. Hiilani Shibata is the lead cultural trainer with the Native Hawaiian Hospitality Association and joins us to talk about it this morning. Aloha.
Aloha.
First of all, we'll talk about Rapid Ohia Death in a little bit, but in the culture of our Hawaii'ne, the Lehua blossom actually takes many forms, right?
Yes, it's very important. One of the most interesting ones to me is Lehua is the first warrior that goes into battle. It's the first sacrifice. So when I think about the Rapid Ohia Death, I think, wow, the Ohia is telling us something. It's almost like the first thing telling us we're out of balance. You need to pay attention to what is happening in our aina. Also, the Ohia wood is very important when you're carving ki'i, you know, our gods and so forth. It's one of the main woods for making hale. The main post many times was ʻŌhiʻa Lehua. Many people still use ʻŌhiʻa today to build their houses.
So it's the foundation.
It's the foundation. It's the first plant that actually comes up from lava flow. And so in the culture aspect, it represents renewed energy, the new cycle coming to. And it also, if we didn't have the ʻŌhiʻa Lehua, we wouldn't have our fresh water. Yeah, it collects the ohu, the rain and the ua, it collects it into our watershed. Yeah, so having no ʻŌhiʻa Lehua would be devastating.
Hawaii Island has the most ʻŌhiʻa of any island in the chain, right?
Yep.
And so when you have something like Rapid Ohia Death, Big Island kind of takes it real personally.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's part of the ohana there. Yeah, the pele ohana, right? Our anti-pua folks, they are definitely taking a forefront in bringing the information about the ʻŌhiʻa Rapid Death there. We have to be also careful because it is the house for our manu, yeah, our birds. Many of our songs and mele talk about manu, they always talk about ʻŌhiʻa Lehua. There are not many songs in Hawaiian culture that doesn't reference the Lehua blossom.
Let's talk about Rapid Ohia Death for a couple of moments. You were at an assembly of people where it was talked about as far back as February, right?
Yes, I was in Hilo in February, and we were with the Papaku Makavalu classes, which is the Ida Kanakaole Foundation classes. And right outside of the Hale Olelo, which is the University of Hawaii, one of the beautiful buildings there, right outside, I walked outside and I saw 4 ʻŌhiʻa Lehua trees planted, and one was definitely completely brown, one was just turning brown, one was beautifully still in bloom, and the other one looked like it was just starting to hurt.
So they were all in 4 different stages.
Yes, and it was right in front of us. And I stared at it for a long time, looking at it, going, wow.
If somebody wants more information on what we're talking about here, is interested in either the cultural aspect or on Rapid Ohia Death and what we can do to help with that, where can they go get more information?
Well, first, I represent the Native Hawaiian Hospitality Association, and you can always go to our website at NHHA.com. But the Rapid Ohia Death has an actual website called rapidohiadeath.org, where they also have a link to Kekuhi Kanahele's letter. She has written a letter, right, to appeal to all those coming to Merrie Monarch to, one, be very mindful of the Rapid Ohia Death, but also be careful of bringing ʻŌhiʻa. And actually, I don't think you can now. I think they just did this thing where you cannot bring ʻŌhiʻa on the plane to Hawaii Island too, right? So both leaving the island, but also coming to the island, I think, or between the islands, you cannot transport ʻŌhiʻa Lehua.
Okay. This is going to be a situation that we're going to be talking about a lot here, probably in this next week, but also beyond that, because the issues will still remain. And as a matter of fact, not only Kekuhi Kanahele's got it, you can see her letter on Facebook, but I've also blogged on this as well. And you can see the links up on my Billy V on Sunrise Facebook page. We'll have more for you when we come back. You're watching Hawaii News Now Sunrise. Mahalo to Hiilani Shibata for being with us this morning. A lot of people are going to be talking about this week.